First of all, I welcome all the students and the participants who are attending this live lecture. See this, in this today's live lecture, we shall study the methods of successive approximation. Actually, this is the next part of syllabus of the ordinary differential equation. In that ordinary differential equation, if the differential equation is of the form first order and first degree, which is in the general form, then solution of such a differential equation we can obtain by using the method of a successive approximation. If there is no any shortcut method or any other alternative methods we can use, then definitely at there you have to use method of a successive approximation. And generally for this method it is essential to give the initial condition. Okay, Ganesh, Kale, Rutika, Manisha, Sambhaji, Prasanna, Pooja, Saroja, Sangeeta, Sneha, सर्वांना काल मी अटेंडन्स टाकलेला आहे. जे अटेंडन्स मध्ये ॲब्सेंट आहेत त्यांनी येऊन भेटायचे. Next, see this, actually this is the last but one part of this our syllabus. Then there is only one bit remains, and that is Lipschitz condition. Okay, this is the remaining bit. Now we shall discuss this bit on tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So today we shall discuss the method of a successive approximation. Theorem based on the method of a successive approximation. That means we have to discuss also the theorem based on this. याच्यावरचा सुद्धा बेस्ड थेरम आपल्याला डिस्कस करायचा आहे. ठीक आहे. सो सी दिस. हां, सर्व विद्यार्थ्यांना एक सूचना आहे, माझ्यासोबत कुणीच लिहून घ्यायचं नाही. डोंट राईट विथ मी, यू कॅन राईट दिस ऑन लेटर ऑन, बिकॉज टुडे वी शॅल कवर मॅक्झिमम सिलेबस. सो वी हॅव टू टेक थोडी फास्टली हिअर. So don't write with me. See this, we know that the general differential equation, here we know that the general differential equation is of the form in first order and first degree is y dash equals to f of x comma y. Y dash equals to f of x comma y. This is the general differential equation which we have studied already in the previous lecture. The first degree and first order general differential equation we can express in the form of a y dash is equals to f of x comma y. Suppose this is equation number 1. We have find out the solution of this differential equation. Here we have to find out the solution of this differential equation. In this case, f is a continuous real valued function defined on some rectangle, that is x minus rectangle of the real, that is R, is such that x minus x naught, which is less than or equals to a, and y minus y naught, which is less than or equals to b, where a and b are greater than 0. Then we have to show that on some interval I containing x naught, there is a solution phi of equation 1 satisfying phi of x naught, which is equals to y0. This is the initial condition. This is the first condition. Phi of x naught is equals to y0. Okay. Now this implies that there is a several real valued differentiable function phi satisfying equation 2. So we can write, suppose this is the initial condition, that is equation satisfies at a point x0, the value of solution is denoted by y0 or f of x0. So there are several equations which satisfies the equation 2. So we can write this as y dash equals to phi dash of x is equals to f of x comma phi of x. See this, phi dash of x is equals to f of x comma phi of x for all x in I. such a function phi is called the solution of initial value problem. Such a function phi is called a solution of the initial value problem. So y dash is equals to f of x comma y having the initial value y of x naught is equals to whatever may be x naught, whatever may be y of x naught is equals to x naught, whatever may be the initial condition. Okay. The initial value problem is equivalent to CR. The initial value problem is equivalent to, we can take suppose इथं एक मिनिट, इथं y of x naught is equals to y naught करा, कारण it is the value of y. 1 minute, y of x naught is equals to y naught. Is like here y of phi of x naught is equals to y naught, that means y of x naught is equals to y naught. So in this case phi dash of f of x comma phi of x, which can be also written as phi of x naught is equals to y naught in terms of y, y dash is equals to f of x comma y, which is equals to, is having a initial condition y of x naught is equals to y naught. See this. Okay. The initial value problem is equivalent to, and the integral equation, we can represent this in the form of integration. If we take the integration of this, आता या फंक्शनचं जर इंटिग्रेशन घेतला, then what will happen, y dash चे इंटिग्रेशन होतं y, which is equals to integration of this function is with respect to suppose x. So we can write x0 to x with the initial condition x0 to x f of, we are taking the integrating with respect to x. So we have substituted that in initial value x0 to x. So we can write f of t comma, we can write to y into dt, plus we have to consider the constant of integration, that is y0. So every equation, integral form of this equation 3, we can write y is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma y of t dt. Okay. So this is the integral form of this, that means equation 4 is the equivalent integral form of equation 3. So the solution of this integral equation 4 on I is the real valued function which is denoted by phi of x on I, such that its solution is phi of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi of t dt. Okay. That means the solution of this integral equation, the solution of this differential equation, which is equivalent to the integral equation, and the integral equation having the solution phi of x, which is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x phi of f of t comma phi of t dt. This is the solution. If we solve this integral, then we get the solution, and this solution will be in the approximation form. That is, the first approximation is given by x of t is equals to, now we shall discuss this later on. Okay. That means solution of equation 3 is equivalent to the solution of integral equation 4, and the solution of integral equation 4 is suppose phi of x on I, then it is the solution of this equation. Okay. Now write on the theorem. See this, there is one theorem, and that theorem is based on the successive approximation. Theorem is based on the successive approximations here, students. रचना भागवत, विनोद बोनावळे, अक्षदा, नीता पवार, योगेश घोडके, मस्के. इफ काही जर अडचण असेल तर विचारत चला. मस्के आहे का? मस्के थांबा, मी स्क्रीनशॉट घेतो, कोण आहे ते पाहता येतं. ओके. Now next, see this is a very important theorem which we have to discuss here. what is the statement of theorem? Actually, this theorem is based on the successive approximation. This theorem is based on the successive approximation. That means here a function phi, what is the statement of this theorem? A function phi is a solution of the initial value problem y dash is equals to f of x comma y. Initial value problem means its initial value is given. Its initial value is given. Problem y dash is equals to f of x comma y on an interval I. If and only if, see this, the statement pattern is if and only if, okay, it is the solution of the integral equation y is equals to y naught plus integral from x naught to x f of t comma y dt on I. Means here what we have to prove, the solution of this differential equation, solution of this initial value problem f of x comma y on interval I, if and only if the solution of the integral equation x0 to x f of t comma y dt. That means we have to prove this result if some solution is exist for this initial value problem, then we have to show that that solution is satisfying this equation. That solution is the solution of integral equation. And suppose conversely, if there is a solution of that integral equation, then it is the solution of initial value problem. That means we have to prove this theorem in the both direction. This is called as a necessary condition and this is called as a sufficient condition. That means every theorem which is in the form of if and only if, that theorem we have to prove in the both direction, necessary condition and sufficient condition, or we can write conversely also. We can write conversely also. Okay. Now proof of this theorem. 1 minute. Now we shall discuss the proof of. लिहून कोणीच घेऊ नका रे students. Don't write with me because I am going to fast today, because lot of syllabus we have to cover in the today's lecture. So see this, suppose that phi is a solution of initial value problem on I. That means we have to consider phi is the solution of initial value problem. See this, phi is the solution of this initial value problem. Then we have to prove that phi is also solution of the integral equation. And in second case, we have to prove in the converse. Suppose phi is the solution of the initial value problem on I, and that initial value problem is y dash is equals to f of x comma y. See this. What is that initial value problem? Y dash is equals to f of x comma y. If phi is the solution of this initial value problem, see this, if phi is the solution of this initial value problem, then we can write phi satisfies the equation. So we can write phi dash of x is equals to f of t comma phi of t dt, because phi is the solution of initial value problems here. समजताय का पहा, initial value problem कोणता आहे? See this statement, y dash is equals to f of x comma y is called as initial value problem. Its integral equation is this. So suppose that first of all, in first case, in the necessary part, we have to suppose that phi is the solution of the initial value problem, that is y dash is equals to f of x comma y. So this solution can be written in the form of a function phi dash of x is equals to f of t comma phi of t, or we can also write f of x comma, याला असं पण लिहिता येतं f of x comma, so we can write, समजा आपण इथं t घेऊ किंवा x घेऊ, t घ्या किंवा x घ्या, कोणतेही एक घ्या. इकडे जर t घेतला तर इकडे पण t घ्या, किंवा इकडे जर x घेतला तर इकडे x घ्या, काय अडचण नाही. वी कॅन राईट दिस वे. समजा इथं t लिहा, कारण मी राईट साइडला t लिहिलेला आहे. इफ initial value problem is y is equals to y dash is equals to f of x comma y. If phi is a solution, then we can write phi dash of x is equals to f of x comma phi of x, or we can write phi dash of t is equals to f of t comma phi of t. In this way, there is no problem, we can write any term. So suppose that this is equation number 1. Suppose this is equation number 1. Students, लक्षात येतं का इथं solution असल्यामुळे equation satisfy होतं. You can write in the form of t or you can write in the form of x. Since phi is a continuous on I, since phi is a continuous on I, and f is a continuous on a real number I, phi is a solution on interval I, and f is a continuous on the real valued function, then the function capital F, there exists a function capital F defined by capital F of t is equals to, that means phi dash of t which is replaced by f of capital F of t, which is equals to small f of t comma phi of t. Suppose this is equation number 2, and which is the solution of here, and which is the solution of which is continuous on interval I. That means capital F is a continuous on I. Now integrating this equation, if we integrating this equation from x0 to x, because we have to find the integral equation and we have to show that phi is also solution of this integral equation. So if we integrating this, then we get, see this, integrating this equation, integrating equation 1, phi of t चं इंटिग्रेशन घेतला तर काय येतं, phi इंटिग्रेशन घेतल्यानंतर suppose with respect to x from x0 to x, then it will be phi of x which is equals to the initial value problem, that is phi of x naught means constant of integration. लक्षात घ्या इथं काय आलेलं असतं, y0 means it is the constant of integration. हा जो पार्ट असतो ना, see this part is also constant of integration, and integration of this is integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi of t dt. But you know that the constant of integration which is obtained from the initial value, तुम्हाला माहित आहे जेव्हा जेव्हा आपण कॉन्स्टंट ऑफ इंटिग्रेशन कधीही काढत असतो तेव्हा इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू दिलेले असतात. According to the given initial values, we can find the constant of integration c, and we can put this constant of integration in the given equation, then we will get the particular solution. So here phi of x actually, which is denoted by the constant of integration in the form of initial value, you note that this. म्हणजे आता याचं इंटिग्रेशन घ्या, याचं इंटिग्रेशन घेतलं तर काय होतं पाय, मी इथं सांगतो. सी दिस, इंटिग्रेटिंग दिस, इंटिग्रेशन घेतल्यानंतर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह रिमूव्ह होतो phi of x. हे phi of x का, because we are taking the integration from x0 to x, so the terms which will be arrived is in the form of x. So डेरिव्हेटिव्ह रिमूव्ह होतो, इंटिग्रेशन phi of x. याचं इंटिग्रेशन घ्या, इंटिग्रल फ्रॉम x0 to x f of t comma phi of t, हे दोन्ही साइडचं इंटिग्रेशन घेतलं dt, आणि इथं मात्र कॉन्स्टंट ऑफ इंटिग्रेशन c येतो. This constant of integration c can be obtained by using this initial value problem, initial condition, because everywhere the constant of integration can be obtained by putting the initial value. So this constant of integration which can be obtained by using the initial value, initial stage, so it is denoted by phi of x naught. This is the condition of initial condition. See this. So our equation becomes, after integrating equation 1, phi dash means derivative remove hoto, phi of x is equals to phi of x naught plus integral from x naught to x f of t comma phi of t. So we can write this. हे t आहे हा, थोडं चेंज करायचं. Okay. Now since phi of x naught is equals to y naught, but according to the initial condition phi of x naught is also denoted by y naught, this shows that phi is a solution of the integral equation. This आता phi of x naught means y naught लिहिल्यानंतर this shows that the phi of x is the solution of this integral equation 1. Now we have to discuss the converse part. Conversely means it is the sufficient part. If phi is a solution of this integral equation, then we have to prove that it is also solution of initial value problem. It is also solution of initial value problem. आता इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम मध्ये इथे एक द्यायचं राहिले पा थेरमच्या स्टेटमेंट मध्ये तुम्ही लिहा y ऑफ x नॉट, इथं लिहा रे, कॉमा देऊन इथे एक लिहा y ऑफ x नॉट इज इक्वल्स टू y नॉट. हे दिलेलंच आहे ऍक्च्युअली. इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम म्हणजे दिलेलाच असतो. कॉमा द्या. स्टुडंट थेरमच्या स्टेटमेंट मध्ये वाढवा y डॅश इज इक्वल्स टू f ऑफ x कॉमा y कॉमा y ऑफ x नॉट is equals to y naught. Actually this is a given condition, so we have replaced here phi of x naught which is equals to y naught. This is also given, since means it is a given, it is given, and this shows that the integral equation. तुम्ही ते थेरम मध्ये थोडं चेंज करा. थेरमच्या स्टेटमेंट मध्ये मला इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम y ऑफ x नॉट इज इक्वल्स टू y नॉट राहिलेला आहे. ओके, वाटलं तर इथं लिहू शकता तुम्ही इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम. एक स्टेप वाढवा इथं. इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम y डॅश इज इक्वल्स टू f ऑफ x comma y comma y naught. What is that initial condition? That is y of x naught is equals to y naught. इथं वाढवा वाटलं तर इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम इथं. ओके, y dash is equals to f of x comma y of x naught is equals to y naught. This is the initial value problem. Okay, no problem. Now conversely, suppose that if phi satisfies the integral equation 3 on I, phi satisfies the integral equation 3 on I, because हे initial value problem म्हटलं की initial condition दिलेलीच असते. See this, the initial value problem f y dash equals to f of x comma y. If this initial condition is given, then only we can say that it is initial value problem. दिलं तरच initial value problem होते. Oh, see this. Now conversely, suppose that phi satisfies the integral equation 3 on I, then if phi is the solution of integral equation suppose 3, then it satisfies the equation phi of x is equals to phi of x naught plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi of t dt. That means it is a solution, and also given that according to the initial condition y naught is equals to phi of x naught. Now differentiating this equation using the fundamental theorem, then we get, आता याचं जर डिफरन्शियल केला, डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतला त्या इक्वेशन 4 चं, तर phi of x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह येतो phi dash of x. See this, phi of x चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह phi dash of x येतो. Now also the derivative of this constant term, because it is the initial value problem which is replaced by c. c म्हणजे constant term असते, त्यामुळे याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतला that will be 0. and परत आता याचा जर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतला, याचा जर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतला तर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय होतो, इंटिग्रेशन आणि डेरिव्हेटिव्ह रिमूव्ह होतो, which is the function of the form f of x comma phi of x, which is the function of the form f of x comma phi of x. पहा खूप सिंपल आहे, काही अवघड नाही आहे. याचा जर तुम्ही डिफरन्शिएशन केलात ना, याचा जर डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतला तर phi चा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह phi डॅश होतो, कॉन्स्टंट ऑफ इंटिग्रेशन 0 होतं. हे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घेतल्यामुळे इंटिग्रेशन रिमूव्ह होतं, इंटिग्रेशन फ्रॉम x0 to x असल्यामुळे दॅट विल बी f of x comma phi of x. As like a fundamental theorem of a calculus by putting the limits. Okay, simple है. So for all x in I, also from equation 4 it gives that phi of x naught is equals to y of x naught, and thus phi is the solution of initial value problem y dash is equals to f of x comma y, and y of x naught equals to y naught. ये इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम म्हटलं की दोन्ही आलं लक्षात घ्या, डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन आणि इनिशियल कंडिशन, अँड हेन्स प्रूव्ड. अशा पद्धतीने हे आपलं इथं प्रूफ होतो. हा थेरम सिंपल थेरम आहे, काहीच अवघड नाही. या थेरम मध्ये फक्त बोथ डायरेक्शन मध्ये तुम्हाला प्रूव्ह करायचे. यामध्ये एवढा पार्ट इथं ऍड करा, सपोज प्रूफ मध्ये ऍड करा हे. सपोज दॅट phi is a solution of the initial value problem which is denoted by y dash is equals to f of x comma y comma under the condition y of x not is equals to y not on I, then we can write. मग याला आपल्याला असं रिप्लेस करता येतं. ओके, मग देअर एक्झिस्ट इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम, तो म्हणजे कॅपिटल एफ ऑफ टी असेल. पुन्हा त्याला इंटिग्रेटिंग घ्या, इक्वेशन 1 चं इंटिग्रेशन घ्या. इंटिग्रेशन घेतल्यामुळे डेरिव्हेटिव्ह रिमूव्ह होतो आणि डेरिव्हेटिव्हचं इंटिग्रेशन घ्या म्हणजे इंटिग्रल इक्वेशन मिळतं. आणि अपोजिट मध्ये इंटिग्रल इक्वेशनला जर फाय ऑफ एक्स सोल्युशन करायचं तर त्याचा डेरिव्हेटिव्ह घ्या म्हणजे डिफरन्शियल इक्वेशन मिळतं. दिस इज द रफ आयडिया. ऍक्च्युअली दिस इज द रफ आयडिया टू प्रूव्ह दिस थिअरम. हा जर थिअरम तुम्हाला प्रूव्ह करायचा तर ही एक रफ आयडिया आहे. ओके, नाउ वी शॅल नोट, राइट डाउन दिस नोट. इफ phi of x is equals to y naught is the initial condition, then the first approximation is given by phi 1 of x is equals to y naught plus integral from x0 to x y naught. Phi 1 of x is equals to y naught plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi naught of t dt. So we can write y naught plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma y of t dt. Okay, so this is the solution of the differential first approximation of given problem. हा झाला first approximation. Y naught means actually phi naught of t. First approximation, because we have to solve this equation, each and every initial problem by using the approximation method. Okay, now next, 1 minute. Now we shall discuss second. The second approximation is given by phi 2 of x is equals to, how we have replaced this? Phi 2 of x is equals to y0. 1 minute. Second approximation is phi 2 of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi of t. Means this is the second approximation which is obtained by replacing first approximation. This value of phi we have to replace here. Then we will get the first approximation. Also in this way we can obtain the third approximation. How to get the third approximation? Phi 3 of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi 2 of t dt. Means याच्यावरनं third approximation लिहू शकतो. In this way, in general, we can write k plus 1th approximation, that is solution by k plus 1th approximation means phi k plus 1 of x, which is equals to y0 plus, this is the initial value, x0 to x f of t comma phi k of t dt. By using the solution of this integral equation, we can find the approximate solution. First approximate, second approximation, third approximation. In this way we can find the approximation solution. See this. लक्षात ठेवा, हे solution आहे. Actually this is the first approximation. Phi 1 of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma y0 of t. Okay. Now we shall solve the problems based on this. आता याच्यावरचे आपल्याला प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करायचे. लिहून घेऊ नका, फक्त समजून घ्या आणि विचारलेल्या क्वेश्चनचा आन्सर द्या. रे प्रत्येकाने आन्सर द्या. आन्सर कुणी देत नाही, पहा मी पाहतो आन्सर कोण देतात काय नाही. इव्हॅल्युएट द इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम. Why we can say that this is initial value problem? Because we have given with the differential equation, with this differential equation y dash is equals to x comma y, we also given the initial condition y of x not is equals to 1. y of x naught is equals to 1 means actually at x0 is equals to 0 we have given y0 is equals to 1. शॉर्ट मध्ये दिलेले इनिशियल कंडिशन x naught y of x naught or it is also known as phi of x naught is equals to 1 means x naught is equals to 1 and phi naught of x is equals to y naught which is also given by 1 असं पण दिलेलं असतं. ठीक आहे. Okay, no problem. Evaluate this initial value problem. You can write here, evaluate the initial value problem. Evaluate the initial value problem y dash is equals to f of x comma y with the initial condition y of 0 is equals to 1. So given differential equation is y dash is equals to f x comma y and y of x naught is equals to 1. So y dash of f of x comma y dash of f of x comma y which is given by phi of x naught which is equals to y naught which is equals to 1. So we have given x naught is equals to 0. See this, phi of x naught, or it is also given that initial solution we can also write phi naught of x naught. Okay, no problem. The given differential equation is y dash is equals to, given initial value problem is y dash is equals to f x into y and y of x naught is equals to 1, that is y dash is equals to f of x comma y which is the function of x and y. Here phi of x naught which is equals to y naught which is equals to 1 and x naught is equals to 0. So we have the initial value problem. We can write the initial value problem in this way. So we can write the initial value problem y is equals to y naught plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma y naught into dt. The first approximation is given by, आता याचं फर्स्ट अप्रॉक्सिमेशन कसं येईल पहा. फर्स्ट अप्रॉक्सिमेशन घेत असताना पहा ॲक्च्युअली phi 1 of x is equals to y naught according to this first approximation. Phi 1 of x is equals to y naught plus integral from x0 to x f of t phi naught of t dt means here phi naught of t means 1. Function is f of x comma y means x into y. आता इथं y naught म्हणजे 1 आहे. इथं व्हॅल्यू y च्या जागी 1 ठेवा. दिलेला फंक्शन कोणता आहे x into y. We have to replace this x into y means x by t because we have to change this function in the form of t. So replace this x by t. See this, f of x comma y which is equals to x into y. मी डीप मध्ये सांगतो हे आलं कसं. How we get this step? I shall explain this. So f of t comma phi of t, f of t comma phi of t which can be written as t into phi of t. y म्हणजेच phi of t. But we know that phi 0 of t is y0. So we can write this as x into y. Y naught means phi of t means y naught and y naught means x into 1. So, sorry, in t into 1. T into 1. So this is the our integral. And also y naught, value of y naught is 1. Value of y naught is 1. So we can write this integral first approximation. हे कसं आलं लक्षात आलं का. दिलेला फंक्शन f of x comma y is x into y. मग f of t comma phi of t means x च्या जागी t, x coordinate is replaced by t, y coordinate is replaced by phi of t. So t into phi of t. But at the initially it is given by y naught and the value of y naught is 1. So in the integral we have written t into 1 dt. So in the integral we have written t into 1 dt. संदेश, संदेश, ते सगळे काढ बर रे कनेक्शन. phi1 of t is equals to 1 plus integral from x0 to xt into 1 dt. Now see here, also we can write phi1 of x is equals to 1 plus, what is the t into 1 means 1, and t is the integration at the t square by 2 from 0 to x. T square by 2 from 0 to x. 1 minute. Okay, so phi1 of x is equals to integral from 1 plus x square by 2. Phi1 of x is equals to 1 plus x square by 2. Then the second approximation is phi2 of x is equals to, आता second approximation, according to this note we can take the second approximation. How we can take phi2 of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x phi of t dt, x0 to x phi of t dt. So we can write the second approximation, that is a phi2 of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi1 of t dt. So we can write 1 plus integral from 0 to x, 1 plus integral from 0 to x. We can write this as, हा आता इथं पहा कसं चेंज करायचं. हाँ 1 minute. So we have to replace this phi of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi1 of t dt. Okay, नेटचा प्रॉब्लेम आहे, हा लेक्चर मी पुन्हा अपलोड करतोय. So we can write now y of, see this, y naught is equals to 0, integral from x to x naught. Now see here, f of t comma phi of t means x into y. It can be written as, actually मी लिहितो इथं f of x comma y which is equals to x into y. So f of t comma phi of t which is given by t into phi1 of t, t into phi1 of t, phi1 of t means 1 plus t square by 2, 1 plus t square by 2. So we have replaced this phi1 of t. Phi1 of x means 1 plus x square upon 2. So phi1 of t means this. And actually integration function कोणता है? X into y. So x means replaced. The main problem is x into y. X is replaced by t. X means replaced by t. Here x into y. Since f is equals to x into y. f म्हणजे काय? x into y. इथं x म्हणजे t, y म्हणजे phi1 of t. So we can write this as t into 1 plus t square by 2. हे तुम्हाला लिहिता आलं पाहिजे. हे कशावरून आलं? x into y वरून आलं. इथं वाटलं तर लिहा, since this is x into y. So now multiply by t, t plus t cube by 3 into dt, t plus t cube by 3 into dt. So 1 plus, now calculate this integral, t square divided by 2 plus t raised to 4 by 8. t cube by 3 चं इंटिग्रेशन, t cube चं इंटिग्रेशन t raised to 4 by 8. काय तो स्टूडेंट बरोबर आहे का रे? चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये आन्सर लिहा. You have to write the answer in the chat box. t4 by 8 integral from 0 to x, integral from 0 to x, because we have given x0 is equals to x, x0 is equals to 0. इथं पा रिप्लेस केलं, x0 is equals to 0. So we can write this integral. आता अपर लिमिट ठेवा, लोअर लिमिट ठेवा. So we get phi2 of x is equals to 1 plus x square by 2 plus x raised to 4 by 8. यालाच असं आपण लिहू शकतो, phi2 of x is equals to 1 plus x square by 2 plus x raised to 4 by 8 means 4 into 2. This 2 can be written as a 2 factorial, this 4 can be written as a 4i as it is. So phi 2 of x is equals to 1 plus x square by 2 plus 1 upon 2 factorial x raised to 4 by 4. This can be also written as, आता यालाच आपण असं सुद्धा लिहू शकतो, 1 plus x square by 2 plus 1 upon 2 factorial x square by 2 bracket square plus dot 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 in this way. म्हणजे सेकंड जर अप्रॉक्सिमेशन असेल तर x 1 upon 2 factorial x square by 2. फर्स्ट अप्रॉक्सिमेशन असेल तर 1 plus x square by 2. अशा पद्धतीने केथ जर अप्रॉक्सिमेशन असेल, then we can find from this dot 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 in this way we can obtain the k plus 1 approximation, kth approximation. How we can write the kth approximation? Phi k of x is equals to 1 plus x square by 2 plus 1 by 2 factorial x square by 2 bracket square plus 1 upon 3 factorial x by 2 x square by 2 bracket cube. So this is x square by 2. In this way we can write 1 upon k factorial x square by 2 bracket raised to k. And this is in the form, तुम्ही जर हे ऑब्झर्व केलात तर this is the exponential form, म्हणजे e raised to x चा फॉर्म आहे. What is the e raised to x? 1 plus x upon 1 factorial plus x square upon 2 factorial plus x cube upon 3 factorial plus dot dot dot. This is the expansion series of e raised to x. So we will get the expansion series of e raised to x by 2. आता याला अल्टरनेटिव्ह मेथड वापरा. हे आन्सर करेक्ट आलं का नाही चेक करण्यासाठी आपण अल्टरनेटिव्ह वी कॅन यूज द अल्टरनेटिव्ह मेथड, that is variable separation method. See this, given differential equation is y dash is equals to x into y. So dy by dx is equals to x into y. Now separate this variable, dy upon y is equals to x into dx. Then by integrating dy upon x is equals to x into dx. हा जो मेन प्रॉब्लेम आहे ना, हा जो मेन इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम आहे, मी सेपरेशन व्हेरिएबल मेथडनं सॉल्व करतो आणि याची इनिशियल कंडिशन y ऑफ 0 इज इक्वल्स टू 1 मी दुसऱ्या मेथडनं सॉल्व करतो, म्हणजे आन्सर कंपेअर करण्यासाठी. 1 अपॉन y चे इंटिग्रेशन log y इज इक्वल्स टू x स्क्वेअर बाय 2 प्लस c डॅश. आता हे लेफ्टचा लॉग काढा, दोन्ही साइडचं एक्सपोनेन्शियल घ्या. सो y इज इक्वल्स टू e रेज टू x स्क्वेअर बाय 2 प्लस c डॅश. पॉवर मध्ये जर ऍडिशन असेल तर प्रोडक्ट होतो, म्हणजे y इज इक्वल्स टू e रेज टू x स्क्वेअर बाय 2 into e raised to c dash. We can replace this e raised to c dash by c. So we get the solution y is equals to e raised to x square by 2 plus c. But according to the initial condition, we have given value of x is equals to 0, then value of y is 1. For x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1. For x is equals to 0, y is equals to 1. Then we get c. इथं x is equals to 0 ठेवा. X is, if we put x is equals to 0, then e raised to 0 means 1, y is equals to 1. So 1 is equals to, if we replace this, then 1 is equals to e raised to 0 into c. Therefore this implies c is equals to 1. आणि c is equals to 1 इथं ठेवा, त्यामुळे फायनल सोल्युशन येतं y is equals to e raised to x by 2. This is the solution of our differential equation, which is obtained by the variable separation method. Okay, and this is the solution of differential equation by the initial value problem. Initial value problem. In the both cases the solutions are same. Okay, this is also y is equals to e raised to x by 2. This is also phi of x is equals to e raised to x by 2. By using the approximation, first approximation, second approximation, third approximation, kth approximation, and by using this kth approximation we can generalize in the form of exponential form by using the exponential series. अशा पद्धतीने लिहिता येतं. Okay, now we shall discuss another example. Consider the initial value problem, y dash is equals to 3x plus 1 under the condition y of 0 is equals to 2. This is the initial value. y dash is equals to 1 minute हा 3y आहे. स्टुडंट कन्वर्ट दिस, ॲक्च्युअली दिस इज द 3y plus 1. पाहतो मी 1 minute. हा 3y plus 1. सी दिस, करेक्ट दिस 3y plus 1. y dash is equals to 3y plus 1 under the condition y of 0 is equals to 2. See this is the initial value problem. See this, consider the initial value problem. Y dash is equals to 3y plus 1, given that y of 0 is equals to 2. Compute the first 4. Actually what we have to calculate? Compute the first 4 approximation 50, 51, 52, 53 of the solution. Then second, compute the solution by any other method. दुसऱ्या मेथड न कंपेअर करा. हे अप्रॉक्सिमेशन सोल्युशन न 53 काढा. दुसऱ्या मेथड न सोल्युशन करा आणि दोन्ही सोल्युशनचं वी हॅव टू कंपेअर बोथ दी सोल्युशन्स. We have to compare both these solutions. Okay, now see this. I shall write this problem. Okay, so this can be written y. Now see this, given differential equation is y dash is equals to 3y plus 1, y of 0 is equals to 2. So we can write this as a y dash is equals to f of x comma phi of x for phi naught of x naught is equals to 0. म्हणजे x naught ची व्हॅल्यू 0 दिली, इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू x naught ची व्हॅल्यू 0 दिली आणि y naught ची व्हॅल्यू 2 दिली. phi of x naught is equals to y naught. Y naught is given 2. We have by the approximation y is equals to y naught plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma y naught t dt. So by the first approximation we can write phi 1 of x is equals to, already phi naught of x is given 2, y naught plus integral from x naught to x f of t comma phi naught of t dt. आता पहा इथं हे तुम्हाला समजलं पाहिजे, f of x comma y which is given by 3y plus 1, f of t comma phi naught of t which is equals to x ची टर्मच नाही 3 into phi naught of t into plus 1, but we have given phi naught means actually y naught. Phi naught म्हणजेच काय असतं y naught. So 3 into y naught plus 1, but the value of y naught is given, value of y naught is given 2. So 3 into 2 plus 1. So we have given here 3 into 2 plus 1 dt. अशा पद्धतीने हे काढायचं, हे लक्षात ठेवा. f of x comma y already given, y dash is equals to f of x comma y. यालाच y सुद्धा म्हणतात, phi of x ला y, इथं y लिहा वाटलं तर, आणि y naught is equals to given. अशा पद्धतीने पण लिहू शकता. So we can write y naught is equals to 1 here, y naught is equals to 2 here. So 3 into y naught means 2. आता हे कसं आलं, लक्षात आलं ना तुम्हाला? That means phi 1 of x is equals to, इतर आता 2 into 3 means 6, 6 plus 1 7, 7 चं इंटिग्रल येतं with respect to t 7t, आणि 7t ला जर तुम्ही लोअर लिमिट अप्पर लिमिट यूज केलात, कारण x0 0 आहे, अप्पर लिमिट x आहे, तर याची व्हॅल्यू येते that will be 7x plus 2. So our problem becomes this 2 plus 7x. This is the value f of, हे कसं कॅल्क्युलेट केलं हे तुम्हाला समजणं गरजेचं आहे. फक्त हे कसं आलं ते समजणं गरजेचं. याच्यावरनं हे ॲक्च्युअली फंक्शन कोणतं आहे, इट इज गिवन बाय 3y plus 1, that means 3 into y naught plus 1, y naught म्हणजेच 2, 3 into 2 plus 1, that goes to a. In this way अशा पद्धतीने हे सोल्युशन तुम्ही लिहू शकता. So we get the first approximation phi 1 of x. So phi 1 of x is equals to 2 plus 7x. Now again second approximation, phi 2 of x is equals to y naught plus integral from x naught to x f of t comma phi 1 of t. So f of x comma y which is equals to 3y plus 1. So we can write f of t comma phi 1 of t means t जिथं x आहे तिथं t ठेवा पण x नाही आहे. We can put t, small t in the place of x, but there is no any x in the integral, and 3 into phi 1 of t plus 1, but the value of phi 1 of t is 3 into 7x plus 2 plus 1. Then 3 into, we have replaced this as a, see this is as like 3y plus 1. Y means phi 1 of t. Phi 1 of t means we replace this y as a 7t plus 2 dt, t च्या फॉर्म मध्ये. So we get the solution. यालाच आपल्याला असं सोल्युशन लिहिता येतं. So it will be integral from 0 to x 21 7 त्रिक 21 प्लस इथं 3 दुनी 6 7 21 plus 7 याचं इंटिग्रेशन कॅल्क्युलेट करा. 21t square by 2 plus 7t from 0 to x. आता याचा अप्पर लिमिट लोअर लिमिट ठेवा. 2 plus 21x square by 2 plus 7x म्हणजेच 21x square by 2 plus 7x plus 2. This is a phi 2 of x. Now we have to find out the third approximation. Phi 3 of x is equals to y0 plus integral from x0 to x f of t comma phi 2 of t. Phi 2 of t. So the main problem is f of x comma y which is equals to 3y plus 1. This is a given function. So f of t comma phi 2 of t which is equals to t म्हणजे x. t कुठं रिप्लेस करायचा, x च्या जागी t रिप्लेस करायचा आणि हा कुठं रिप्लेस करायचा, y च्या जागी. So 3 into y means phi 2 of t d plus 1. आता phi 2 of t म्हणजेच किती आहे. So we can write 3 into phi 2 of t means 21x square divided by 2 plus 7x plus 2. So we get this as 3y plus 1. Y means we have to replace phi 2 of t. So 3 in a bracket, y means phi 2 of t plus 1. So we can write this as 3 into phi 2 ची व्हॅल्यू रिप्लेस केली 21t square by 2 plus 7t plus 1. आता याचं इंटिग्रेशन घ्या, मल्टिप्लाय करा. 21 त्रिक 63 63t square by 2 plus 21t plus 7. हा 3 दुनी 6 आणि 1 7. आता याचं इंटिग्रेशन घ्या. 63t cube by 6. t square चं इंटिग्रेशन t cube by 6. सांगा रे स्टुडंट्स काय तर t square चं इंटिग्रेशन सर्वांनी सांगणं गरजेचं आहे. प्लस 21 t चं इंटिग्रेशन t square by 2 plus 7t from x0 to x. आता अप्पर लिमिट लोअर लिमिट ठेवा. So phi 3 of x is equals to 2 into upper limit means x. Lower limit ला सर्व 0 होतात. For lower limit it goes to 0. हे सर्व टर्म 0 होतात, फक्त अप्पर लिमिट येते. So 63t cube by 2 plus 21t square by 2 plus 7x म्हणजे t च्या जागी x येणार. So this is the phi 3 of x. In this way we get the phi 3 of x is equals to 2 plus 7x plus 21 by x square. 21x square by 2 plus 21x cube by 3. In this way we can get successive approximation. अशा पद्धतीनं आपण successive approximation calculate केलं. म्हणजे we have find phi 0, phi 1, phi 2, phi 3. Now compute the solution by any other method. आता याचं सोल्युशन दुसऱ्या मेथडनं करा आणि कंपेअर करा. So we shall discuss the solution any other method. Method second, y dash is equals to 3y plus 1 and according to the given condition what we have given, इथं दिलेली कंडिशन काय पा, y of 0 is equals to 2. तर व्हेरिएबल सेपरेशन मेथड यूज करा. हे डिव्हिजन मध्ये घ्या. टोटल इकडं dy divided by 3y plus 1 is equals to dx. dy divided by 3y plus 1 is equals to dx. इंटिग्रेशन घेतलं बाय इंटिग्रेटिंग. व्हेरिएबल सेपरेशन मेथड यूज करायचे. ठीक आहे. बाय इंटिग्रेटिंग वी कॅन टेक 1/3y plus 1 चे इंटिग्रेशन log of 3y plus 1 divided by 3. log of 3y plus 1 मल्टिप्लाय करा इकडे, याला आपण c dash देऊ नाव. We shall write this as a c dash, or we can write c. So 3y plus 1 is equals to e raised to 3x into c dash, since 3c dash is equals to 3. आता इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू ठेवा. when x is equals to 0, y is equals to 2. This implies x is equals to 0, y is equals to 2. So put this value. So c is equals to 7. So मग c is equals to 7 ठेवल्यानंतर equation 1 becomes, suppose this is equation number 1. So equation 1 becomes from 1. We can write this y is equals to 7 into e raised to 3x minus 1 divided by 3. आता 7 ना मल्टिप्लाय करा. 1 by 3 into 7 e raised to 3x minus 1. e raised to 3x. आता e raised to x means 1 plus x by 1 factorial, x square by 2 factorial, x cube by 3 factorial. In this way we can obtain. मग इथं e raised to x च्या जागी e raised to 3x ठेवा. 1 plus 3x by 1 factorial. पुन्हा x square means 3x. We have to replace 3x. So 3x square म्हणजेच 3x चा square means 9x square upon 2. x cube means 3x. 3x bracket cube means 27x cube by 6. आता याला 7 ना मल्टिप्लाय करा आणि याला सॉल्व करा. म्हणजे -1/3. हे -1/3 कसं आलं? -3 into -1 means we get -1/3. हा जो -1 आहे ना, हा -1 इथं आहे. So -1 आणि हे 1/3 means -1/3. So we get -1/3 plus 7/3 plus 21/3. 7 ना मल्टिप्लाय करा मध्ये आणि अशा पद्धतीने 63 आता ह्याला कॅन्सल करा. 21/2 क्यूब, 21/2 स्क्वेअर. दिस इज द सोल्युशन ऑफ दिस. आणि हा कंपेअर करा. दिस इज द स्टार, डबल स्टार. सपोज दिस कॅन बी रिटन एज अ डबल स्टार and this can be written as a single star. म्हणजे अप्रॉक्सिमेशन सोल्युशन न काढलेले इक्वेशन कोणतं आलं? 2 plus 7x plus 21 by x square by 2 plus 21 by x cube by 3 आणि सेपरेशन व्हेरिएबल मेथड न काढलेलं सोल्युशन y is equals to 7x plus 21 by 3 plus 22 by 3. म्हणजे याचा अर्थ by comparing star and double star, we get same solutions by successive kth approximation. म्हणजे अशा पद्धतीने जो थर्ड घेतला, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ असे घेतला तर केथ अप्रॉक्सिमेशन होतं. म्हणजे सेम येतो. नाउ यू हॅव टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लेम. आता हा तुम्हाला प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करायचे. दिस इज अ होमवर्क. हे तुमच्यासाठी होमवर्क आहे. हे तुम्ही सॉल्व करा. व्हॉट इज द? फॉर ईच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग प्रॉब्लेम कम्प्यूट फर्स्ट 4 सक्सेसिव्ह अप्रॉक्सिमेशन, 0, 50, 51, 52, 53 फॉर ईच ऑफ द इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम. या प्रत्येक इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेमला यू हॅव टू कॅल्क्युलेट द इनिशियल व्हॅल्यू प्रॉब्लेम. म्हणजे तुम्हाला हे प्रत्येक सॉल्व करायचे आहे. लक्षात येतं का स्टुडंट? इफ यू आर एनी डाऊट देन यू कॅन आस्क. यू कॅन कम इन द कॉलेज, यू कॅन कम इन द डिपार्टमेंट अँड यू कॅन आस्क द डाऊट अबाउट दिस. याच्याप्रमाणे डाऊट विचारा आणि सर्वच्या सर्व प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व करा. ओके, नाउ वी शॅल स्टॉप हिअर.